Ball Super episode 123 is set to debut tonight, and with that we have brand new images going into tonight's episode, which showcases a very interesting portrayal of what Goku and Vegeta are going to do against Jiren in tonight's episode, in which I do believe will get you guys excited more so than anything else, especially for Vegeta's character. And with that, if you guys like the Dragon Ball content that I provide on this channel, then make sure you guys punch that subscribe button with notifications enabled to be the first to receive all the latest in Dragon Ball content and be a part of the Dragon Ball squad. And also don't forget to follow me on these social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, to stay connected with me at all times, hashtag Dragon Ball Squad, as we have the first reveal going into tonight's episode showcasing both Kaioken Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. And I want you guys to take a look at Vegeta. Not only is this thumbnail worthy, but there's something very magical, very special about Vegeta in comparison to Goku. Number one, his hair seems to be a tad bit darker. Number two, if you look at all of the sparkles around Vegeta, he seems to glisten a bit more than Kaioken Goku. Number three, look at Vegeta's eyes. He also resembles, or it looks like he has sort of like different eyes as compared to Blue Goku. Obviously Goku is under the influence of Kaioken and Vegeta is not, but with that we see Vegeta has a massive vein on his head and his eyes seem to glisten and glow a bit more than your average Super Saiyan Blue as compared to Super Saiyan Blue Goku right next to him. So there is no confirmation as to how high of a Kaioken status Goku is going to be using in this episode. We can only be assuming that maybe this is going to be Kaioken times 20, but it is going to be very noteworthy in seeing Vegeta be relative possibly to Kaioken Goku as we further our way into tonight's episode. So again, we are going to be reviewing the episode on the channel alongside breaking it down together, so make sure you guys come back on the channel as we go into the next shot here. And there's nothing special about Goku. He seems to be a tad bit injured, he seems to be a bit frustrated, but either way, just your typical Goku, not much to analyze here. As we transition into the next shot here, and this is, I do believe, based off of the preview that we've seen last week, so nothing new here other than Jiren punching Goku in the face, and you can rest assured that Jiren is going to be taking them both on at the same time, and more suitably enough winning the battle against them both, which is scary because it begs the question as to how much power is this guy holding back as we transition into the next shot here. And I don't really know what's happening between the Omni Kings. One of them looks like he's taking a piss on his own throne, even though that's not what's happening. More notably enough, it looks like they're actually very engaged with what's happening with Goku, Vegeta, Jiren. So these two, I don't really see much coming from them, but obviously they seem to be a tad bit excited with one of them having to stand up and, you know, doing whatever next to his throne. So either way, the Omni Kings seem to be active. But going back to the original image having to be shown in the beginning, this is what's most interesting about the fight between Goku and Vegeta and Jiren, because Jiren looks like he's going to be using more of his power, as we do see a reddish glow surrounding Jiren's body, which again, you have to ask yourself as to how much energy he is going to be emitting once he does encounter Goku and Vegeta. And what's crazy about all of this is, despite whatever Goku and Vegeta do, it's still not going to be enough. So if you guys are excited to see what Vegeta has planned to go up against Jiren with, go on ahead and slap a like down below, because I really don't think this is anything above Ultra Instinct, even though currently in Japan they are labeling this as Migate Blue, which is very weird because this could be the highest variation of what Super Saiyan Blue is, as I made a prognostication before talking about how I believe this is Mastered Super Saiyan Blue. If this is Mastered Super Saiyan Blue from the manga, it makes the most sense, because this will be the first time that we would see Vegeta actually, or at least anybody for that matter, master Super Saiyan Blue in the anime as compared to the manga. In the manga, Goku did it against Zamasu and Vegeta did it against Beerus. So more notably enough, guys, tonight's episode is going to be a banger, so make sure you guys come back on the channel. Post your comments down below. How high of a status do you believe Goku's going to be using when going into Kaioken? What is Vegeta's new form? Is this Migate Blue? Is this something of a variation of Ultra Blue? A lot of you guys have different opinions and different comments as to what exactly this may be, so post your comments down below, guys, if you guys are hyped for tonight's episode, which you should be, because Vegeta's going to survive, you know, seemingly what was a devastating blast. And what's interesting is, how is he going to gain this power? Is he going to gain it through the explosion? Is he going to gain it through another means? And again, I want you guys to pay close attention in looking at the sparkles all around him, the glow, the veins. I mean, even though he just endured a very devastating attack, is he going to be relative to Kaioken? Even though Vegeta doesn't have Kaioken, is it possible for us to see Goku use Kaioken while Vegeta uses Mastered Super Saiyan Blue? It only makes sense since, you know, Goku hasn't really mastered Super Saiyan Blue, so giving that to Vegeta while he has Kaioken makes the most sense. And of course, with the Jiren, is he going to be emitting and using more of his power in tonight's episode? Let me know your thoughts, guys. Tonight's episode is going to be hype, so make sure you guys come back for that. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys for Dragon Ball Super episode 123 tonight. Cue my outro, bitch.